OPP, Opokpa, OPG, Opogon. It's plenty, yeah. What's good, guys? Your boy Rex on this one. And you know the jam, you know the big monster jam, KPK. The remix is out, by the way, featuring Shoma Josie, South African superstar. The synergy was just 100. You guys should go check it out. Make sure you stream it. And today, I'll be showing you guys a breakdown of how I made the beat to KPK. Are you ready? Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. And make sure you drop a comments below. God bless. So we started with the shaker. And shaker sounded like this. Then I added a tremolo signal from Purity. So with this and plenty other things, so I'm going to unmute everything one after the other for you, so you just get the progress. This is another tremolo signal, but with an higher pitch or octave. So I play the chord from my Purity. It was like the main chord. So let me play that chord for you so you know how it sounded like. It was from Purity, and the chord was from, it's called Vintage EP. By the way, the tempo is 1, 2, 3, and the key is E major. So that was it. And apart from that, was just other extra small things. Then organ, yeah, it was an organ that sounded like this. I'm going to show that organ for you so you know how it sounded. So let me play everything together for you. That was the intro. Yo! Don't forget yo. So that was the intro. So move to the next part of the song where MOHBAD was singing and was asking you a question. Was asking you a very, very delicate question. Talo sọ kókó pọ̀kẹ́. So the next part, I started adding my drums. So because of time and the beat is very, very complex, so I'm going to keep unmuting the sounds one after the other so you can just get the progress, you know. That's the best I can do. That's a kick there. How did it crash there? Every 8 bars or 16 bars of the song, I always added some crash. So there was a different crash for the 16 bars, and there was a smaller, light crash for every 8 bars, so that I can just keep. You get me? snare. That's the snare there, guys. And there was a bass I added. Boom, boom, wine, boom, wine, boom. I'll play for you. That's a bass. Big, big, big. So together. So moving on. I went to the next stage of the beat, you know, it was just, the beat was moving in phase, you know, different phases, you know, I was just getting plenty. So in some sounds, I actually use a particular sound to play like 5 different things in the song. Like some sounds played different things in different places. Like take for example, you can hear something like bang, bang. That was the organ from the intro. So I'm played for you. The organ in particular, so that you understand my points. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way. Subscribe to Islab. Drop a comment, share with your friends. You know, we'll be dropping different tutorials for you every time. So don't forget to subscribe. This was the piano. It was called Vegru organ. The names are always funny. That's the sound there. That was the intro there. And this part was like, get that? Ajigbawaya, mommy shaka shaka. Basically. So that was it. Then I added more sounds. You can hear the hi-hat I just unmuted there. No, no, to just make it more. No. So that was the next part. Then I added a transition effect that you just heard. I'll play it again for you. Then we jump to the next part of the song. So the same thing I added there. I added the bass now. I'll play what the bass sounded like for you, so you know I'm not just blabbing. This was the bass here. That as well. Sorry for me. So I doubled the bass, sorry, and I made one an higher octave, the other one a lower octave, so I can sink in your head. Then that was not this thing I added. Then I added that, like I told you before, I used that organ to play different things. So in this part, I play something like this. So that was it. So to the next point where I added my log drum and played for you. I'll play the log drum alone for you first. The log drum was like this. You guys can get your log drum in the default FL Studio plugin. Like you can see, I FL Studio, so you can get it from Fruity DX log drum, just little tweaks, and you'll be fine. In case you don't know it, I can show you Fruity DX on my screen here. You can just go to your insert and add Fruity DX10. Check the sounds in there, and you will see a log drum. This is it. So this is a log drum. Then you just have to just do a little tweaking, increase your decay, you know, it's more sustain. So that's how I made my log drum there. So moving on. So I added an extra shaker. No, I started with the shaker before, but when the song was growing, you know, I wanted it to be more groovy, you know. So this is the shaker I added now. This is it here. So I also added a trumpet sound that went bah. Yeah, that was like a signature my piano sound. You all know that sound already. Bah, bah, nah, nah, bah. Yeah, moving on, you hear another sound there. That was still the organ. I was really just playing like I was in the church, playing for my church choir. So I also play this guitar there. But you won't hear the song very well, just inside. There was also another sound I played, a bell sound. That was from Nexus. I added this sound too. Yeah, that was just for a ginger. And also, I'm just trying to look for other hidden sounds that I didn't explain, because that was basically every sound I added to it. To the next phase. That was the break there. That was the drop of the song. I cut off most of the percussion and I added this to this sound there. So that was, you know, all those EDM sounds, you know, I was trying to emulate this EDM vibe, you know, where it's just, you have this driving tones that are just pushing you forward, you know. So if you noticed, I created an automation from the low end down to the full range. So that was how I made the sound there. So just how I had it more vibe, basically. And don't be scared, don't be surprised why the sound is so filled up and so choked up. Yeah, it sounds so choked up, but I didn't just make all these beats once, like boom, 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 you know. It started from MOHBAD coming to the studio first, we having a vibe, he be giving me ideas, he dropping his vocals, me going back to touch it up, you know. So it's not just a straightforward production that just goes boom. So don't be overrun by the amount of sounds you're hearing on this. It's just vibes and creating music, you know, and creating dope music, you know. You just have to keep adding the right stuffs, not adding too many stuffs, but adding essential stuffs. So that's basically how I made the beats, as you can hear. I'll play it for you one more time. And don't forget to drop your questions. If you have any questions you're not understanding, I'm available in the comment section to answer your questions or answer every question you're not understanding. And if you have any song you want me to talk about, any questions, any video if you want Rexxie to make, you want to get from It's Lab, endeavor to drop your comments. We're here for you, It's Lab Academy, you know. Big love.